exposure to o textoi acute miritra longo. Rainbow 730 gentle rains upon grass and as copious showers upon vegetation. The 32. 2. They would be able to sink in slowly but be sufficient to provide full refreshment, as showers on vegetation. Similarly, a source of refreshment and plenty was depicted in likening the gathered remnant of Jacob to copious showers upon vegetation. Mic 5. 7. The reign of God's king described in Psalm 72 would be marked by prosperity and blessing. Consequently, he was represented as descending like the rain upon the mown grass, like copious showers that wet the earth and produce fresh vegetation. PS 72. 1, 6. Compare 2 Sa 23. 3, 4. The goodwill of a king was likened to the cloud of spring rain, for it gave evidence of pleasant conditions to come, just as rain-bearing clouds assure the water necessary for the crops to come to fruition. PR 16. 15. However, the falling rain does not always result in vegetation that is a blessing to the human cultivator. The watered earth may produce thorns and thistles. Paul used this as an example, comparing the rain-watered ground to Christians who have tasted the heavenly free gift, and who have become partakers of Holy Spirit. If they do not produce the fruits of the Spirit, but fall away from the truth, they are due to be burned, like a field producing only thorns. Hope 6. 4-8. In John's vision in Revelation he saw two witnesses with the authority to shut up heaven that no rain should fall during the days of their prophesying. Re 11. 3-6 These witnesses representing God as prophets, or spokesmen, would not pronounce God's favor or blessing on the plans and works of wicked men on earth. Like Elijah, who announced a 3.5-year drought on Israel, because of their practice of Baal worship promoted by King Ahab and his wife Jezebel, so these two witnesses figuratively shut up heaven so that no refreshing rain from God would come to bring prosperity to such efforts of man. 1 Kai 17. 1. 18. 45. 4. 25, 26. Just 5. 17, 18. Rainbow. A semicircular bow, or arc, exhibiting a spectrum of colors. A visible sign of Jehovah's covenant promise that no more would all flesh be cut off by waters of a deluge, and no more would there occur a deluge to bring the earth to ruin. GE 9. 11-16 There is no separate Hebrew word for rainbow, so the normal word for bow with which to shoot arrows is used in the Bible. As 1. 28. Complicated theories and formulas are used to explain the formation of the rainbow. Basically, it seems that as white light enters a raindrop it is refracted and dispersed into different colors, the drop acting like a tiny prism. Each color strikes the inner surface of the drop and is reflected back at a different and specific angle. Thus an observer sees a bow with all 7 colors of the spectrum from the inside of the arc outward. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, though these may blend so that only 4 or 5 are clear. Sometimes a larger and less distinct secondary bow is formed with the colors reversed. Scientists are still studying the rainbow. Carl B. Boyer observes, within the raindrop the interaction of light energy with matter is so intimate that one is led directly to quantum mechanics and the theory of relativity. Although much is known about the production of the rainbow, little has been learned about its perception. The Rainbow, From Myth to Mathematics, 1959, pages 320, 321. The first biblical reference to a rainbow is in the account of the covenant God made with Noah and his offspring after the flood survivors came out of the ark. GE 9. 8-17. ISFA 54. 9, 10. This splendid sight of itself would have been reassuring and an indication of peace to Noah and his family. Many opinions have been offered as to whether it was the first time humans saw a rainbow. Some commentators have held that rainbows had been seen before and that God's giving the rainbow at this o textoi acute miritra longo Rama 731 emphasized the glory of Jehovah. As 1. 28. Similarly, John saw Jehovah's throne of splendor, and round about it there was a rainbow like an emerald in appearance. The restful emerald green color of the rainbow would have suggested composure and serenity to John, and appropriately so since Jehovah is the master of every situation, the glorious ruler. Re 4. 3 John also saw an angel with a rainbow upon his head. Re 10. 1, which may suggest that he was a special representative of the God of peace. PHP 4. 9. Rakath, a fortified city of Naphtali. Jos 19. 32, 35. It is identified with Bet El Gneidaret El Rakat, located on the Sea of Galilee a short distance of Tiberias. Rakham Rakkon, a city listed when describing the border of Dan. Jos 19. 40, 41, 46. It is tentatively identified by some with Tel Arikite, a short distance of Tel Aviv-Yaffo, on the shore of the Mediterranean Sea. Ramhi. 1. A descendant of Judah through Perez and Hezron. He lived while Israel was in Egypt. Though Ram was apparently not the first son of Hezron,